We have new details tonight about the approved rezoning that's allowing the Next Step Foundation to expand. You may remember Next Step is a recovery community located in the historic Farrington's Grove neighborhood in Terre Haute. Now changes to the original expansion are planned in the coming months. News 10's Blake Dahlia is live outside Next Step to tell us what changes are on the way.
You may remember the plan for a 20-person dorm-like structure on the south lot next to the Next Step facility. And now that plan is changing a little bit now that things have passed through the city council. Now it'll be a 4,000 square foot single-story building on the south lot, but here where I'm standing on the north lot, there's going to be an additional building. That will be right behind me here. You see this old, rundown, vacant building. That will soon be torn down and rebuilt into a new facility. So like I said, that south lot and this north lot will both have a facility in the expansion for Next Step. Next Step says it plans to make expansion changes to compromise with neighbors in the Farrington's Grove community. Dana Simons is the executive director of Next Step. She says she's frustrated with the fight that it took to get the rezoning approved.
It was a brutal process. It didn't have to be this difficult. We were hoping that our neighbors would work with us, that we could work together to come up with something that would be helpful for both of us.
Simons says the 3-hour discussion in the February 11th City Council meeting was difficult, not only for her, but for many of those she serves. One of those people is Beth Littlejohn. She battled addiction for over 35 years. Littlejohn says the most difficult part of the fight was the stigma from the public.
The stigma is real. I have a hard time looking in the mirror, hearing everybody else talk about how, they don't want it in their backyard.
Now that the vote has been finalized by City Council, work will begin soon. Simon says as soon as it was approved, they are given 6 months to have their facilities in place. With the struggles of rezoning in mind, she says they're getting right to work.
We will be moving very rapidly to get this building in. We are not going through this rezoning battle ever again.
And while things are in the works, Simon says one thing they'll have in mind is preserving the historic nature of Farrington's Grove.
Of course, we'll be very conscious about the fact that we're in a historic district. We are very conscious of that, as we've shown by the way that we've taken such attention to how we've restored our properties.
Now, as far as comment from the Farrington's Grove Historic District Board, they said in January that they were unanimously against the rezoning, but now I reached out for comment after the rezoning approval by City Council. So far, I have not heard back yet. Reporting live in Farrington's Grove, Blake Dahlia, News 10.